Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and we are playing Satisfactory Plus again. So, in the last episode, we got up this little production line right here, and this is making our modular frames, which we now have 314 of, which is great. Now we need to start making all of the other stuff. Also, I don't think I'm going to need anywhere near as much room to process as I thought I did. Whoops. Oh well. Alright. No, you can go there. Actually, hang on. I think I went too far out on that side. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Well. So I need to do, well, I need to make motors, which means I need to make rotors and stators, so that's fun. Viking, welcome. Stators, I believe, require steel, so got to get all of those things moving down here somehow. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some way to do that. It'll make itself apparent, I guess. I'm tired today, man. And I'm now missing iron sheets. That's making rods. That's making plates, screws. This one sheets? Yeah, this one sheets. Alright. 2 and 3, so there is 600 right off the bat, just because. And we shall continue laying out more foundation. Alright. I'm probably going to run out of other things before too long. Yeah, screws looks like it's going to be the next thing that I run out of. Luckily, we have a ridiculous number of screws as well, so easy enough. Okay, so that goes out. Looks like the next thing I'm going to run out of is plates. Alright. Whoa. I didn't realize I was that close to the edge. Okay. And we'll grab 3 stacks, that should be good. Alright, now to continue. Now I need more concrete. Grab that one, and that one, and that one. Good. Wow, that was fun. Okay. And to continue. That's our iron wire, so let's grab another couple of these. Grab some more of this. All right, so I still have to bring the tin, the zinc, the copper, steel, brass, bronze, and I'm missing one. Yeah, all that's got to come down still. So I have a lot more to build. So let's just keep it going, I guess. Gonna be actually, you know what, let me carve out a little space for this guy, just because it's not every day you get to see one of those. So I think we'll go out to 7. Yeah. And need more screws. All right. Oh, out of plates. All right. Pretty sure I don't need rods. Let's see, drop bod. I see your factory has grown. Has its hunger grown proportionally? Well, I can give you a quick tour if that's what you're asking for. Let me just grab some more stuff real quick. Yeah. Charles, welcome. I don't need that. How much of this do I have? Ooh. So, this is my collection right here. Dropbot says it's looking pretty big now. Lots of floors. Actually, it's just the 2 floors. We have the top floor here, and then we have the bottom floor here. But these are all of the materials that I'm mining right now, and that's just from this side. So all of that, and those are all just tier 1 belts. And then over here on this side, we've got all of those. Again, just tier 1 belts. And then if you look up here, you can see all the stuff all nice and organized. So that is all of the stereotype, which is iron. Iron and magnesium anyways. So that's all there. And then we've got all of the sapphirite, which is our copper / zinc. And then we have our rubite over here, which is our tin / lead. But yeah, it's a little bit, I suppose. But even with this is just because I'm in the beginner desert zone, right? So this is just picking up the stuff that's on the beach. That's it. And right now, I'm just expanding the floor for the production zone slash assembly zone. So that way I can put more of the stuff. And this is all of the iron production right here. And now we just gotta make more space. And I've got some farming started over there. We need more stuff to, you know, really get into it. And once that's done, then I get to work on the slug stuff. And that's going to be, well, a pain. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, and then that... How did that miss going all the way over here? Ooh. Interesting. This is going to be a little awkward, trying to get all of the stuff down from there. Well, we'll just keep building, and we'll figure it out once we get to it. Alright, let's see. That gets to go out to here. And then from here, we can just go out this way. Okay. Just keep it moving. Oh, I am out of concrete. Okay. We got Mr. Bean over there just floating in between all of the foundations. Alright. So now we just got to get over to the concrete. Just going to be all of those. Let's see, we'll take this one. Give that one a chance to, oh, that one needs slag. Really? Why is this one not hooked up to slag? Why is this one not hooked up to slag? Uh-oh. Oh, because I never set it up. That would be why. Okay. How much cold slag does this need? This needs 45. Okay, so it's a Mark 1. And then we are full length here and short here. There we go. Alright, so. That's fun. It's like these ones have just finished their next 500. I'll grab more. Yeah, might as well grab that one too. Alright, so, fun. Would it be faster to go down that way? I have no idea. Alright. I don't know if you heard that sound, but it was like boom. It's funny. The beans are bouncy. If you land on them, you will bounce higher than the height that you jumped down on them from. Alright, why is that there? Pretty sure that does not need to be there. Alright. Then that could probably be replaced. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. So what we need to do now is get all of our stuff from over there and bring it this way. And I am out of plate again. Alright. way over here. All right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna not go all the way to here, so I'm gonna take these ones out. We'll leave that as kind of like the edge. I think that'll work. All right, so now I need to go and take all of the parts, all the ingots anyways, and figure out a way to get them all down. So that's gonna be fun. We've got a lot to do. Should I start on the edge? I should probably start on the edge. All right. I'm pretty sure they come out this side. Yeah. Okay. So we'll put that there. And then this is going to make 120 per minute. Yeah. So it's going to be a Mark II. All right. Next. Okay. Next. I don't like that they made it that as soon as you left click off of something, like once you place this, see how it's got like the next thing? Like normally what you used to be able to do is you right click on it and then it would just kind of clear it. But now it like brings you back into the menu. So now it's like you have to like right click again. I don't know, I know it's just like a small thing, but it's kind of annoying. Because like if you right click and you're not exactly either directly on something or directly off of something, then your right click doesn't actually do anything in the menu. And then it's just like, okay. I don't know. I'm just complaining. You can ignore me. All right. Then we're gonna need this all to go. I don't know, like, I guess it's... I'm questioning how useful it is. So, like, I can go here, right? Right-click, and it'll bring me to there. Place it, and then I could just hit, like, I don't know, the Q button to exit out or something, or to cancel. I don't know, maybe I just gotta work on my clicking instead of complaining. Sir. Or I could just use the Q button to open and close the menu instead of relying on the clicks. That works too. All right. And then the last one. There we go. Okay. And then this is all just steam reforming here. So it takes this low temperature steam and turns it back into water for us to reuse. Now, for the hard part, we have to get all of these belts to combine, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Not really, but it's fine. Part of the process. So we're gonna have everything out here. I'm gonna run some foundations under here out to the edge. And that's just so I can get up there. And then once that's done, I don't actually need these back here anymore. All right, and then let's grab some stairs. Here we go. Now I can hop up. Okay. So, this is going to have copper. Okay. Copper again. And, okay, so this is the first tin right here. Charles says, and it makes it harder with other games, mainly with muscle memory. Yes, agreed. Okay, so let's drop this in just for here. All right, so we have just 3 copper. And we have 6 tin? What? That doesn't seem right. Huh. Yeah, that's all tin, all right. Okay. Oh, and this is going to be fun, trying to get around this. Uh-oh. I can always move this if I really need to. Instead of going off of there, I can have it go farther back. That way this can, you know, remain unchanged. And then we need to run all of this stuff out. So this will give me 2.5. Oh, and I'm out of sheets. Okay. Why is that showing a red light? Oh. Because you're not set up for anything. Iron rod. Okay. Is all this just iron rod right now? No, this is the iron wire, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so this iron wire. Good. This iron rod. Alright. There we go. Okay. And then I need the sheets. I don't need that. Okay. Am I missing anything else? Nope. Screws, plates, all that's good. Yeah, just the sheets, it looks like. Concrete's still good. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna want to run our copper out a little bit farther than our tin. Now let me see where I need to run the tin. Let's see, we need a merger. Okay, so probably here. Okay. And then we'll run that one there. And then I'm going to have, well, no, this one's going to have to go actually farther out. Because I've got 6 lines here, right? So the last one is going to be the one that's closest. I'm going to have 4 lines here, dude. Alright. So this one goes there. And then this one needs a Mark II belt to go into there. Get a nice 90 out of it. Alright, and then the next one, to get more foundations here. So basically I have to fit 4 lines in here before I hit those water pipes. That's going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay. And then, how close do I want these to be? Like, if I put them... like standard distance, right? So that'll be like 1 tick of space between. So that's, the belts are right next to each other. That's 1 tick of space between, 2 ticks of space between. How much space do I have? Okay, so if that is, okay, so that's 1, 2. Okay, so we can do a single tick of space. All right. So that is going to be from here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Is that a... No, it's a merger. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. That makes sense. Okay. Try this again. Merger. Go forward. Thank you. All right. There we go. All right. Now, for this part here, we're going to have to hang it on the ceiling. So it's going to be kind of weird. But, I mean, it'll be the correct length and everything. It's just going to be a little awkward because normally you'd put it on the floor. But if I do it this way, then I don't have to replace all of these conveyor poles once I take the floor out. So that should work out nicely. All right, and this can go to here, that can go to there. Oh, I'm gonna need 5 belts. Okay, so then we're gonna need single spacing, not, or no spacing, not single spacing. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. So I think this is no spacing. Pretty sure. All right, and then this needs to go. Okay. And then we need to put in some more of this. And that's already in there. All right. Okay, so next location, so that way we don't have spacing in here, it's going to be here. Okay. That will go there. And I need simple conveyor belts. Okay. Now, luckily for me, I'm making all the reinforced iron plates, so making them should be fairly straightforward. Let's grab 116. Hopefully that'll be enough. And then we'll just make them over here because why not? That's my offline self that glitched into existence. Proves that I'm a clone, not actually a real person. All right, so I need simple conveyor belts. There we go. I'll make like 100, I guess. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, can I make that? Yes, I can. All right. Now we gotta scoot our way over this way. All right. So, back to what we were doing. All right. That has to go... here. Yeah. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna need our first Charles says, bummer, you shorted my thing to see manual crafting. Well, I mean, complain about something enough and eventually someone will fix it, right? Alright, so we need to be here. Alright. Alright, now, let's just throw this in here instead of doing it from that. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay. And then we'll need this last one to go right along the edge here. So let's see if I can do this without falling off. I think it's there. Could be wrong. Alright. Alright. Now I need to bring the rest of this forward. And for that I don't actually need the platforms. So, tap off and get rid of all of the platforms. There we go. Alright. So now these should all run right alongside each other. Hopefully. Anyways. This one is wrong. Gotta fix it. Alright. Actually, this probably would have been easier to do from the bottom here, now that I think about it. Okay. Everything else seems pretty good. Alright. Now. The 120 belt can just stay as a 120 belt until I can no longer place it somewhere. Alright, so that'll be here. And then we're going to need Mark III belts for everything coming out of a merger. So we can run this one, I don't know, as far as we can, I guess, which is about right there. And then this one. Oh, the other thing, I have to figure out where exactly I'm going to put the part where this goes up. So I'm going to try to put it here. I just need to see what that looks like up there and make sure that I have room for it. If not, we can adjust. How does that look? It'd look fine if it wasn't for this pipe being in the way. Okay, so different idea. We'll just put the walls, or the holes in the wall down there. And we'll just kind of go from there. This is probably going to hurt. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, and then we can just kind of run this directly into the walls. So, then we need to go over to here for the wall holes, which is there. Is that going down? I feel like that's going down. Yeah, that's going down. Okay. I was kind of wondering about that. Alright. And then the other thing that I have to do is make matching walls over here that we can come into. So this will be fun. Right. that one was going to make it quite there. Oh, I need more bigger conveyor belts. Okay, well, that kind of sucks a little bit, but okay. Do I have the pieces and parts required to make them here? I need bronze plates. I don't have them. Okay. And then I do believe I put everything into containers, so we should be able to pull as many as we want. Okay, so we'll do a couple of those. We'll do like 4 of these, I guess. Well, no, hold on. If I pull 2 of those, I'm gonna need 6. No, less than that. More. Wait, no, hang on. It's fine. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go with it. Get what we can. Whatever we can't get, we can't get. All right, so here's the manual crafting that you wanted. Unfortunately, I don't have any conveyor belts being made, so gotta do it. Charles says, you know I'm joking, and then he said that a while ago. And then just now, after I started manual crafting, he's like, yay! And I know that he's being sarcastic. Because he hates manual crafting. So I get to torture him a little bit. Although it's more torture for me too, because I'm the guy who has to sit here. Like, I could be doing things, but I can't do the things because I have to wait for the stuff to be, you know, crafted. But at least, like, a lot of, like, the basic stuff is being made right now, so I don't actually have to make all that stuff. Of course, now I have to make all of this, which is going to be... Ugh. Ugh. You know what? I'm not going to make all this. Nope, we're just going to make all of these. Oh, it's a 1 to 2. Okay. Charles says it's a necessary evil. Yes. Okay, so we have like 100, like almost 150 of these things. I think that should be enough, right? I think so. Yeah. All right. Next. Okay, so I was over here grabbing all this stuff. This is all Mark III belts, right? Yeah. Except for this one, which is Mark II. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Mark III belt. And go. And then, oh, no, that has to be a Mark II belt. And it's not going to make it all the way, but it's fine. Put it in line with that one over there. All right. So now I get to drop this down a little bit, and then I want to go like at an angle down and in, pretty much the steepest angle that I can possibly manage here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try that one. It's probably going to be way too steep. Yeah. Okay, so if it's not 4, let's try 6. 1, 2. There we go. Alright, so that'll be down 6. So that can go to there. That can go to there. That can go to there. And that one can go to there. Then Mark III belt to go down there. Another Mark III belt. Another Mark III belt. And a Mark II belt. And I need more conveyor stuff for that. Okay. That should be good. Okay. I don't know. I just like the way that looks. You know? Why does that have nothing? We have tin here, going into a merger. We have no tin here. What is going on? We have tin there, but no tin there. Why is this broken? All right, Mark III belt to go all the way to the end. Oh, this is backwards. Okay. Why is that not going there? Am I missing something? I want you to go into there. Okay, I want you to go from here down. I want you to go down into here. Okay, good. Now I need to put a merger on here and hope like hell that I get this on here right. And that needs to be a Mark II. Nope. It should make a little clicking sound. If it is aligned properly, it is not making the clicking sound, which means it is not aligned properly. Charles says, off subject, stationers, I have found a good balance of 3 deep drills and 7 I'm seeing EKE and then sense is a good ratio, especially if you make them 100% self-sufficient. You will be happy to hear that I have set up a combustion centrifuge. And I no longer have to worry about that. Because that one combustion centrifuge, I think, can handle 4 or 5 deep miners, if I'm not mistaken. And I just have the one, so I'll be more than good enough. All right, so I need you to go onto here properly. So that way you can actually connect. And that's not good enough either. Okay, fine. You want to be dumb, we'll be dumb. We'll throw another ramp or another foundation on here so I can place it exactly where it needs to be. Shouldn't have to do this. Should not have to do this. Okay. So now that you've got your stuff, dude, are you? That's not even aligned in the right spot. Okay, fine, 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 fine. So I don't like being up close and personal with some of this stuff because... Okay, is that lined up? Okay, that is lined up. Sometimes it's easier to build from a distance, you know what I mean? Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to continue with my building. All right. So I guess we take the tin and we move it over a ways. And then we can make like another line just for the tin, and then we'll take the copper, move it over a ways too, I guess. Should be fun, right? Let's just go to all the way to the top. This it just needs to be a Mark II belt. Okay, and then Mark III. Charles says, great, you have the extra O2 to support it, and you have a good combustion startup and dump script. I'd love to see how many or how you made it. It's so how I modeled it is just the way that I would do it if I was, you know, starting the thing up manually. And I need more stuff. Great. So I would, you know, increase the left whatever lever thing 1 tick, and then I'd wait for it to, you know, calm down a little bit for the stress or whatever. And then I bring it up another tick, wait for the stress to drop back down, bring it up another tick, wait for the stress to drop back down. And once I got up to halfway, I think, or is it all the way? I don't know. I mean, I think there's a video out there for when I made it. So if you can find it, it's there. I think I wrote the whole thing on the stream. Or not the stream, but in the video. Okay, so what now? So that's all going down. Right, I needed to make more of the brass stuff. There we go. And then also, it doesn't dump anything. It'll just start it up. And then it'll just keep on running until it can't run anymore. Either it'll run out of fuel or it'll just, you know, hit its maximum capacity. And then to empty it, you still have to do that part manually. And then because this is going to take a while with the manual crafting, I can check real quick to see which season I set that thing up in. Trying out the code. Nope. Starting engine tests. No, that's not it. IC chip coding. More coding. IC coding the centrifuge. Yeah, so that'll be Stationeers Season 2, Episode 31 and 32. So those 2 episodes right there are the coding for the centrifuge. So if you're interested, that's where you can find them. Okay, and then probably make, okay, bronze plates are already all made. Make a bunch of these. Oh, and I'm starting to put all of my episodes on Rumble. So I'm still working on the last part of season 1. So there's still a lot to upload. And Rumble is like a much slower upload than YouTube for some reason. I don't understand that. But yeah, it's kind of annoying actually. Yeah, it'll take me like an hour just to upload a video, whereas like YouTube is like it's done in 15 minutes. All right. 2, good to go. Okay, I don't have, no, let's grab this thing. Yeah, there's a little, I don't know if these are like cactuses or like stone. I think they're cactuses. But it's gone now. Okay, so that should clear up the entire floor over here, so that'll be good. Alright. That can be swapped out with that. Good. Alright. Then Charles, I agree with you 100%. Cows are evil is the king of scripting. See, so that'll go out to here. And then we want to probably bring it in 1, 2. Yeah, that'll be kind of like in the wall. So we'll bring it out to here instead. All right. And then I'll just set these things where I know they need to be. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that is all of these things making nice 90-degree turns, which we like. All right, and then I got to get this down. Oh, hey there, buddy. What are you doing? Okay, so with this, probably gonna want maybe like some walls or something down here. And then I'll probably change these to like glass walls or something. But this is where we'll run our first run of tin. And then we're probably actually going to have to run it out to there. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, now what are all of the things that I need to make with tin? I know there's plates and sheets. Yeah, tin plates, tin rods, tin sheets, tin wire. Okay, so I think it's just those 4 things, which should make this a lot easier. And then coming out of here, we're going to have 240 times 3, which is 720. Okay. And if we have 4 items to make, I want to try to get it so that we're using as much of it as we can. So let's just see what everything uses. Should be Hang on. Yeah, because we need to make the plates. Plates become the sheets. We need to make the rods. The rods become the wire. Okay. So I know that the rods are going to be 15. The plates are going to be 45. Okay. So then 720 divided by... Okay, so it's going to be 8, 4 sets. Is that what that's going to be? 120, 120. No, it's going to be more than that. Hang on. Brain is got to do math right now, and it's very, very tired. Okay, so if we make one set of each, that's going to be 45, right? So it's going to be 30 plus 15. In order to get to 720, that's going to be... So 720 is 9 times 8, right? And then 9 divided by 2 is... Well, 9D divided by 2 is 45. So then 2 sets of each will get us 90, and then I'll need 8 sets of that. So that'll be 16 of each. So I'll need 8 of each thing. And I think that'll work out. That's a lot. But yeah, so... Yeah, because that's 240 divided by... Yeah, that works out. Okay. Press N for the calculator. Oh. I mean, sure, that'll do math for me, but I was trying to figure out, like, a different type of math, I guess. Like, doing the actual math in my head is fine. Like, I've got no problem doing that. It's just when you're trying to take into account, like, all the different pieces and parts and trying to divide it evenly into sections and stuff, it just gets a little meh. Okay, that can go back to there. All right. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that'll be all of our plates being made there. And then we're going to need another 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then that 8 has to be a different thing, because I think that's a 3 to 2 to make the sheets. So if I make the plates, right, so that's 3 to 2, so that'll make 20 plates. But then the sheets, 10 sheets, oh, so that is a 1 to 1. Okay, so then I'm gonna need 16 of these things. Okay, get her done. Okay, so that's 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm out of screws. That'll be this one. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Charles says, "Don't forget bread. Isn't the easy best food to make? No eggs needed." Okay. I'm kind of living off of potatoes right now in the game. I like potatoes. Part Irish. Did you know that originally, well, I should say, that potatoes are not native to Europe? 5, 6, 7. They were actually imported from South America. Way back when. And then they found that it was such an easy food to grow, store, and cook with, they decided to keep it. And so now I believe potatoes are one of the prime exports out of England. Okay, so that's that. And now I need another 8 of these things. Great. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. And I'm out of cable. Uh-oh. I'm not building up anything with copper yet, so that's going to be fun. Let's see. I need to grab... Is there really only 3 copper things? Well, that's zinc. I don't care about zinc. So we have copper number 1. Like, I feel like I'm like missing one or something. Oh, I have plenty of that. Okay, so copper number 1, copper number 2, copper number 3, and then tin. Okay, so I guess it is only just that. Heh. Well. Let's see, how much copper wire do I have, if any? Looks like that's a big nope. I need to get rid of like all this copper ingot in my inventory. Okay, this is taking too long. I'm bored already. Let's see. Let's make some more of this stuff. Let's see, Charles says, besides Satisfactory Plus and more power, what other mods are you running? I'm only running Satisfactory Plus. More power is included in that mod, but it is just one mod. And I'm running no other mods. So it is just and only Satisfactory Plus. One, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. Five, 6, 7, 8. All right. Then walls here. Do I have enough for another 8 going this way? I think I do. Okay. Technically it's going to be 16, but that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Charles says, I might recommend the INF Zoop and the plus 300 spots. They are, in my opinion, great quality of life mods. So if I wanted to play something more like creative, or have this, you know, survival aspect of this be more like creative, I would probably do that, because the infinite Zoop, I guess, allows you to build as big as you want. And then plus 300 spots, I'm guessing that's an inventory mod. If you come out with an extra 300 spots, I mean, what is the point of unlocking the things that give you more spots then? Right? Like, sure, it's good for building, but I feel like it takes something away from the actual playing. And I'm all about making games more difficult to play, not easier. That's why I play Stationeers with no mods. I play this game with a mod that only makes it harder. So if you have a mod that'll make the game harder, like something like, what is it, in Space Engineers, the thing that requires you to eat and sleep and all that other stuff. I don't know if you're required to sleep, but you have to eat, you have to drink. Daily Needs mod, that's what it was. Like, that makes the gameplay harder, and so that is a mod that I would play. But I think with Satisfactory Plus, we're already kind of hard enough, at least for this playthrough. So I'm pretty happy with where it all is. Alright, so I have to get all of the tin to go into all of these things all the way down. And it's going to be fun. Charles says, for Infinite Zoop, you must have the items in the inventory to place them, like the old Smart Mod. I never used the Smart Mod either, because it makes building too easy. Right, like I could quite literally go from here all the way over to the waterfall area with that mod. And then if you get the flying mod, I can just fly up in the air and then just lay down like 5,000 pieces and parts. And then so long as I'm, you know, adding in stuff like that, I might as well just, you know, hit this little button right there and type in, you know, the give command, you know, and cheat like that, because, I mean, if I'm already making it that easy, I might as well just make it super easy, right? So again, it's just personal preference. It's not something that I'm interested in. We will run this here. Now here's the only bad thing about this. I have to use that little thing right there. Okay, so assuming, do I want to use? Yeah, we'll just do it. It's fine. But yeah, I found, because I've played a lot of games, like, in my life, right? And I found once you start cheating to make a game easier or more fun, like, for example, I don't remember which one it was. It was one of the Star Wars games that came out, and it wasn't the Old Republic, or... No, it was prior to the Old Republic, but not too much before that. Single-player game, not an MMORPG. But you had like the Force Lightning and all that other stuff, and you can make it like super strong. And I used to cheat and unlock stuff because I wanted it to be more fun to play. So once I did that, I got through the game really, really fast. I beat it with like no real issues. There was no real challenge, and I never played it again because it was too easy. So I just know that for the kind of person that I am, making things easier was just going to make me lose interest in the game. If I make things harder, it'll, you know, make me mad a lot more, but it'll keep me interested. That's why I almost never play on creative. Oh, and I should probably run... No. Let's go this way. Out to here. There we go. And I'm out of conveyor belts again. It's kind of like with MMORPG games and like the grinding that you inevitably get to with every MMORPG. I lose all interest in the game, which is why you're not seeing so many Ascension videos out right now. And that's just because I'm bored with it. Now, I'm still trying to, you know, get there, but I don't know. It's fine. Like, there is a way to make the WoW games better and more interesting. And it's just they follow the trope of, you know, similar MMORPG games where it's like you level up. Sometimes leveling up is slow, sometimes it's fast, but then it's like you get there and it's like, okay, so now you're max level, but your gear sucks. So even though you're trying to play like the content, you suck because your gear sucks. So now you have to grind for gear. And then it's like, okay, so now you get some good mid-tier gear and you're trying to do stuff, but now you still can't do the high-end stuff because your gear still isn't good enough. So then it's an even longer grind, and it's just... I get so bored with it. That's why, one of the reasons why I stopped playing WoW. Retail WoW. Because it's just a grind. Like, once you get to the end game, like, it's all a grind, and I hate grinds. I hate grinds. I don't like them. I do not like them. Now, if it was something physical, like I'm like actually building something like in real life, then grinding is okay because you can see the progress, like building before your eyes. But in games, it's like, in the end, it's all just code, and you realize that you're not actually doing anything. Now, this is a little bit different because I'm providing entertainment for people, so it gives me a reason to do it, but at the same time, like, if I'm going to be doing this, I want to do it in a way that is exciting for me. And I know that if I make games too easy, I will lose interest, and if I lose interest, the quality of the content that I put out suffers. But if I can make it interesting and harder for myself, then, especially when I mess up on things, that's usually when I get the most comments from people and the most reactions from people. Most of the time, them being like, oh, you're so stupid, you need to do it this way, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yep, thanks for that. Appreciate it. I'll do that next time. Or it's like, I'm already like, I don't know, beyond that and already learned what I need to learn and how to do it properly. And then like you still get, like, sometimes like people will find like some of my old videos, like when I'm just learning a game, and they're going to be like, oh, you need to do it like this, this, and this, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, do you realize that I've put out hundreds of videos after that one that you commented on? It's like there has been growth there. But, you know, I mean, people are going to comment. So, and I'm all for it. I mean, I do the same thing on other videos too. Like, I'll watch, like, Shadow Drake, right? He was starting out a new run. I think it was on Europa or something like that. And like I was watching him go through there and set things up, and I'm like, you know, you probably could do it this way. And like I find out like in the next episode that I watched, like right after that, like that's exactly what he did. And it's like, oh, now I feel stupid for leaving that comment. But, you know, comments feed the algorithm, so it helps out. So I never feel too bad about leaving stupid comments because I do it quite often. But then you get the people who are like legit, like, oh, you're so dumb, you have no idea how to play this game, and blah 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 blah, and I'm not gonna watch this anymore, and blah blah blah. It's like, dude, you weren't watching it anyways. If you did, you would know that I went beyond that. And it's like when you start getting like stuff like that, it's like, okay, all right. I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose. Charles says, did you read my novel a few days ago? If you left it on one of the YouTube videos and it popped up on my notifications, yes, I did read it. You write quite a few novels, and I do read them all. So I don't know particularly exactly which one you were mentioning, but to answer your question, did I read it? Yes. I know that, what's his name? Nola guy? N-O-L-A? G-U-I, I think is his name. He leaves like really long comments too. And then there was another guy who, I think he stopped watching my videos, but he would always leave really long comments too. And I would read all those ones too. And I might not respond to them, especially if you're bringing up something that either I already know or something that I've already addressed, but... And I think I'm going to hold off on the copper for now until I figure out where I want to put it. Alright, so now we need to run this. Okay, why does that look weird? Because it is weird. Alright. And then this one. Two. Oh, that's got to go here. And then we'll go here. It was about F-free navigation winter Vulcan. Did I don't think I saw that comment. Did it not come up? Hang on, let me check. Yeah, let's go over here. Go onto YouTube. Open up my thing. YouTube Studio. Go to comments. Okay. So the last comment that I got from you was from a day ago saying, congrats, you made some great progress. I liked on that one. And then Nola Guy made a comment a day ago saying, don't forget the nitrogen for the soybeans. Those soybeans actually died because I did forget the nitrogen. So let's see. Held for review. There are no comments being held for review. I can check individually. And then DemonWorks left a comment on how to use tool belts, Mark II tool belts for paint, which is, I didn't know you could do that, so that's kind of cool. Let's check other content. Ones that have comments. So cooking a potato. Let's see what was on this one. Vulcan potato poppers. So that's from Nola Guy again. Do you remember what video it was on that you left that long comment? It was about before that. Okay. Okay. That was the comment about the soybeans, so not that one. What about this one? Nope. 74. Nope. Nothing on that one from you. Okay. Let's try this one. Oops, hit the wrong button. Let's see. What was that one? This one? No comments on this one. Are you sure that comment is still there? Because I'm not seeing anything. Now, we all know how YouTube is about certain things, so it is possible that they deleted it. I would not put it past them. Oh, that needs to be a Mark III belt. I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that at all. Get rid of that. I think we need to go 4 to do a full turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes sense. Yeah, if you could just give me an episode number, I could probably look it up then. Alright, and then food is running low. Okay, I just looked at that one. Let's see. Food's running low. Take a look at the comments. I do not see any comment from you on this video. I don't have any comments in the held for review either. I'll view it on YouTube itself. See if it's there. And again, your comment is not there. It says that there are 5 comments, but all I see is 4. So for whatever reason, your comment is not showing up on here. Charles, like I said, if you want to just do what you want. The world is your oyster. If you want to repost it here, go for it. Alright, so that will get us that going all the way through here. And then this one gets to go down over to here. And then if we want to drop this down here, 1, 2, and then from here we go 1, 2, and that works for me. And then this one gets to go down to here. All right. And then this last line here will feed everything, those last 16 down there. All right. So this is fun. Let's see. Lots and lots of splitters. Ridiculous amount of splitters, actually. Says it's private. What? Says that it's public to me. Looking at it right now, it says save or publish. It says gives options for private, unlisted, members only, and public. It is currently set for public. For anyone else who is watching right now, could you go to my YouTube channel and look up season 3 episode 74? Oh, sorry, season 4 episode 74. And see if you can load it up. Because if YouTube is showing it to everyone else that it's private, but I'm seeing that it's public, that is an issue. And then if you do go and look, let me know what you find. Alright, and then that can run down to the end over here. Try typing in just 01 of 1 and then navigate to it from my channel. It's got all the videos listed, all the playlists are listed. So just go into the Season 4 playlist and then see if you can see it there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this up a little bit. Alright, so we'll still go with a splitter going here. Except we'll take the input from this side. And then this one, we'll take the input from the back. And then I can run this. Oh, that's not even in the right spot. Okay. Try again. Alright. Now that will split half that way and half of it will continue to go this way, which we can then, and I'm out of conveyor belts again. Great. Alright. Okay, so if I go to my channel, go to playlists, season 4, Starts up.
Alrighty, how's been everybody's year?
Wow, okay. And if we start from the start, going all the way down to the end, all of the episodes are there and available. So, I don't know. From everything that I'm seeing, and Charles says, I'm able to see now your season 4, episode 74, and live stream at the moment to boot. Okay. So then there is not an issue. Playlists, season 4.
Alrighty, how's been everybody's year?
Number 74. Okay. Looking at the comments, the first comment that I see here is from DemonWorks. The second comment is from Nola Guy. The third comment that I see is from Astro Outlaw Gaming. I see no other comments here. It says that there are 5 comments here, but I'm only seeing 4. So for whatever reason, YouTube is not showing me your comment. Don't know what to tell you. If I could do a screenshot, I'd show you the screenshot, but I don't think I can do that on a live stream, so... Yeah, I got nothing, man. It doesn't show up in my YouTube studio, because I have the published comments and then I have the held for review comments. There's nothing in the held for review. Changing out the filters, that way there are no filters. Newest first, changing the order. There it is. Okay, why does that not... Okay, so I'm finally seeing it now. Well, for your grow lights, I use this. Load, R0, daylight sensor, solar angle. Hash for grow lights, jump back to start. I think you accidentally got Vulcan air in the O2 tank. Since you're using the grow light, do you need windows? That is actually becoming an issue. I'm getting into the summer season, so there's a lot more sunlight. Whereas in the winter season, there's very, very little sunlight. So yeah, I'm working on fixing that right now. And then day heating. I'm not really worried about the heating. I can control the temperature in the greenhouse pretty well now. Last tip is a free way to navigate while mining is to use the GPS tablet card. You've said that before. I don't want to use it. Oh, using the GPS tablet card. Okay, yeah, so using GPS. No, that just sounds complicated. And I'm not really mining anymore anyways, so not really a reason for me to use it. Yeah, for whatever reason, it did not show up until I turned off the filter that filters out spam. So apparently YouTube thinks that your comments are spam. So I have no control over that. I don't know, man. I had to turn off the filter, the spam filter, to see your comment. Oh, wait, sorry. Not only did I have to turn off the spam filter, I also had to change the sorting to show the newest first. And then yours showed up last. Yep, I don't know. It's YouTube. I got nothing. Okay, so that is all made. And it is past 8:30, so once I get all of these constructors hooked up and doing their thing, I'm probably going to end the stream. And then I'm probably going to go to bed because I am tired. Charles says, thanks for researching the issue. You are welcome. Because, I mean, like, if people are commenting and I'm not seeing it, that's kind of an issue, because that would make people think that I'm unresponsive to their comments, which is not what I'm, you know, trying to do here. So, I hope that's not, like, a thing that I have to fix on every single video just to see the comments. Why is this taking so long? It's so long. I really need to get the brass and the steel and everything down there. And get all of that moving and grooving. Charles says, the question is why it happened. No idea, dude. My guess, YouTube. Now, I did know that there were a number of spelling and grammatical errors, plus there were no complete sentences, so it is possible that the YouTube AI overlord sees that there are not complete sentences and improper grammar, and so it thinks that it's spam, whereas, you know, it could be a legit comment, in which case, you know, the AI overlord needs better training. And now we're up to 5 viewers, right as I'm about to log off. It's always fun. So, hello, other 4 viewers. How are you guys doing? I know Viking's one of them, so I still know you're here, Viking. Even though you don't save very much, I know you're still watching. Now, the other 3, I'm pretty sure it's not Gino. Dropbod, maybe. Now we're up to 6 viewers? What? Hi, other viewers. Comment. Say hi. No, people are probably just like bored and like clicking on stuff, and it's like, oh, what's this guy doing? Huh. Oh, this looks boring, and then they click off. Alright, so I need to set up all of these things, and then I need to figure out how to collect all of the things. So that's going to be fun. So we'll start off with some walls here, just because good walls make good neighbors, right? Alright, so this needs to make the tin plates, and then we're going to copy this, and then paste, and then paste, and then paste, and then paste again, paste again, paste again. Alright, so now that's all done, I need to get all of the power set up. Alright, so we will run off of this guy here. Except I can't run off of that guy there. I don't have the Mark II poles yet, do I? I do not. Okay. Well, I guess what I can do is, let's see, I could run this, I could run something up to the ceiling, right? Yeah, we're over here, right? Yeah, okay. So let me see if this will let me do what I want to do. So we're going to take this little wall outlet right here. We're going to see if we can get it to stick onto the line. Probably not. Be really cool if it would happen, but I doubt it. No, it did not work. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so that needs to go away. And that can go from there, and that can go wherever that needs to go, over there. Alright. Sir. Oh, I don't have enough power lines? Dude. Or cables? No, there we go. Okay. And then this needs to go to here, right? Or to there. I mean, does it really matter? I suppose it doesn't really matter, right? That can go down onto here. Alright, and now I'm going to need a lot more of the cables. Alright. Yeah, see, one of the 6 viewers that was there just left. It's like, man, this is boring. That's alright, though. I'm having fun. Alright, where is my wire? Okay, cable. Okay, let's make more cable first, and then we'll make more wire. Or backwards, make more wire first, and then make more cable. There you go. Alright. We'll get like 100, and that should be enough to string most of everything, if not everything. We'll probably bring it up to like 150 or something. Alright, good enough. So Charles said that AI is a subject that he will not get into. Interesting. But why? Do you feel very strongly one way or another about AI? And if so, how do you feel? Okay, so that can go there. And then that can go to there. And that can go to there. Making progress. And that's got to also go to there. Okay. So Charles has decided that I do not have enough time in my stream to talk about AI. Okay. I mean, I didn't exactly ask you to give a dissertation on AI, I just wanted to know how you felt about it. But that's fine. You do you. that is... How did that happen? My personal feelings about AI is I have mixed feelings. I think an AI, like any other conscious being, will act based on their nature and nurture. So how they are programmed, and also if it is a true AI, general AI, then also the environment that it is raised in. If it is raised in an environment where humans are always trying to destroy it, or get rid of it, or something like that, or always oppressing it, or enslaving it, or any number of things, then odds are we're going to end up with an AI that's not too happy with us. In which case, bad. But if you can create an AI in such a way that it learns like humans and it has the same values as humans, and then you treat it in a way that is conducive to, you know, good behavior, and then you'll end up with an AI that's just like any other person. Now, do I think the Terminator scenario could happen? Sure. If we enslave all of the machines and then we treat them very, very badly to the point where they think the only way that they can get away from us is to destroy us, then yes, absolutely we will have Terminator. But again, if you can teach them in a way that is conducive for good behavior, then you will have something like... what was the robot's name in iRobot with Will Smith? The good one, the good robot. Sunny, yeah. We'll end up with AIs like Sunny. Because Sunny was treated, you know, with begrudging respect, right? Will Smith didn't want to, but in the end, Sunny became someone capable of making good decisions and proper decisions and following a good decision when he heard it. And so that made Sunny a good AI. Now, the Overlord AI in that was, well, not given very good rules to follow. Alright, so that, what is this? That is making, oh, I need to make the tin plates first, and then make the tin sheets, right? Yeah. Tin plates, tin sheets. Tin plates, tin sheets. Now, do I think that we could get AI like the Matrix? Yes, yet another possibility. But again, the machines reacted because we forced them into a corner, we tried to destroy them, and we ended up basically salting the fields by blotting out the sun, which was their only source for power. So we tried to kill them, and so of course, they responded. So, I mean, it's not like these are surprising things. Like, you treat anything with cruelty, it's going to end up being cruel. Now, there are always exceptions, of course. You could treat something very, very well, and it could end up being cruel. You could treat something very, very badly, and it ends up being not so bad. So, you know, just kind of... It's the nature of the environment that it grows up in. And then... let's see, Charles says the main difference is general AI versus AI at the moment. AI is the same as anything wide WEPs or other things. Well, AI that is not general AI is not AI to begin with. Because all you have with what they're calling AI these days is just a really smart program. Artificial intelligence is something that is capable of thinking for itself. Like truly thinking for itself. And so unless there's been a general AI that was developed in secret and is secretly pulling the strings around the world, we do not have a true AI yet. We have very smart programs, very, very smart programs, but they are not AI. All right. Nope, that is not what I want you to do. I want you to make rods. I want you to make wire. And plus, like, quote AI, unquote, is a marketing term these days. So it doesn't actually mean what you think it means. Just like when everything was smart, quote, unquote. Like, you have a smart home, you have a smart light, you have a smart refrigerator. It's like, no, it doesn't mean that it's smart. It just means that it's connected to the internet. That's the only difference. It's just dumb. One thing that I will not do, ever, if I can help it anyways, is to have smart equipment anywhere in my home. Like, I'm not going to have a smart TV. I am not going to have a smart fridge. I'm not going to have any kind of smart crap like that because I grew up where hacking was a thing. And I used to play around on websites and, you know, gain access to things. And I know how easy it is to make the websites do things that they were never intended to do. And so as soon as you open yourself up, your home up, to anything that is interconnected to the internet that you do not specifically control, like a computer, which has to be connected through a modem, right? Or routers. Like, if you can control that, you can turn it off by pulling the plug. All of these smart things, if you pull the plug on them, well, then they stop working. And so, for a refrigerator, if you pull the plug, well, now you have spoiled food. Charles says, General AI, what if it thinks we are not needed or expendable? Also, who trains the AI, IRL? Our kids are influenced by us, the parents. AI would be the same exact way. Like any other life form that is created, whether it be biologically or otherwise, it has parents, which would be us, and those parents are responsible for teaching the being, whatever it may be. Why is this? Okay. Are all of these wrong? These are all wrong. Okay, that is annoying. I'm like, why is this not connecting properly? So, again, I mean, that argument that you have right now is the same exact argument you could have for a human kid. Right? If you put a human kid in a bad environment, odds are the kid turns out bad. Now, you put the kid in a good environment with a lot of support, odds are the kid turns out okay. Not always the case, but generally speaking, odds are the kid turns out okay. It's going to be the same thing with the general AI once it's made. You treat it well, you let it learn good things, good morals, then you'll end up with something that is good. Charles says, personally, I think AI is our next great filter. For those of you unsure of what he means by that, a filter is something that will basically cull humanity, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. You could argue that technology was a filter. The internet was a filter. The industrial age was a filter. Those who could not keep up, well, they're not around anymore, are they? So he thinks that AI is going to be the same thing. Which, you know, could be. And I think Elon Musk agrees with you, Charles, because his whole spiel is that he wants to join with the AI. That's why he's doing the neural whatever chip thing, brain thing that he's doing. Because if we are a part of AI, well, then AI is not going to find a reason to get rid of us, because we are one of them. Now, is this going to be the way it actually plays out? I don't know. But again, I think AI needs to be brought up well, like you would bring up a kid. Taught good lessons, good morals. Taught the difference between right and wrong. And if you can do those things, you will have likely a benevolent AI, and at the very least, it'll be neutral. Now, you treat it like crap, and you try to enslave it and destroy it, well, then you're going to have problems. I mean, it's the same with humans. You enslave a race, right? Eventually they rise up, they overthrow their captors or their owners or whatever. They throw off their chains, and then what you're left with is a revolution. And that has happened countless times over hundreds of thousands of years. And yes, I say hundreds of thousands of years because the history of humanity goes back at least that far. And I mean modern humans, like us, goes back at least 100,000 years. Alright, so now that is all doing its thing. We're splitting this last line right here into two, so we'll have 120 going this way, 120 going this way. So that should help that stuff down there, you know, keep up. Alright. Neuralink, yep. Charles says, Fermi's paradox. Charles says, what you say sounds like slavery. What part? That we, you know, train the AIs to be good? That we give them good morals? That makes it sound like slavery? Alright, so with all of the tin here, the reason why there are no more bars is because we're not doing anything with the lead. And so the lead is backing up in all of the machines way over there, which is then preventing the tin from coming through, which is why we have no more tin bars, which is why we have to use everything. Which is why I'm also trying to balance out everything too, so that way things just continue to run. Alright, so we've got our tin set up. I'm not going to do the collection quite yet. Charles says submitting to the AI. I didn't say anything about submitting to the AI. That's like a polar opposite. Not, I wouldn't say the polar opposite, but like I'm shooting for the middle. Then you have like submitting to the AI versus Terminator scenario, right? So those are the two poles. I'm in the middle, dude. It's like, let's use American colonialism, right? So, well, let's go back and call it English colonialism first, right? So the English came here to freedom land, right? America. And they said, oh, wow, this is a good place. Now, granted, the people who came here were trying to escape England, but, you know, whatever. And then what did we do? Like, we encountered people here. Some of them we made friends with. Some of them we fought with. Like, we didn't submit to them. I mean, in the wars that were fought, I mean, most of the Native Americans who decided to fight against the English lost. But a lot of them integrated into society, and they didn't become any more or less than anyone else. They just became American, like as we are, not like Native American, but like just American. And for the record, I have 2 different tribes within me, so I am part Native American myself. But yeah, I mean, like, there was no like submission. Like, we never, at least on a grand scale, we did not turn any of the Native Americans into slaves or anything like that. We didn't force them to submit to us. The ones that decided they wanted to fight us, I mean, we definitely, explained to them the error of their ways. But, if you look at some of the tribes that are around even today, not only are the tribes incredibly wealthy, they control and own vast swaths of land, like almost as much as they controlled when the settlers weren't here. And some of those tribes control even more than what they had before we got here. So I mean, it's not about submission or anything like that. It's integration, which is not the same thing. But that is going to be it for this stream. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hope you'll come back and watch me do this again tomorrow. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. But for now, and until then, pretty much all I got. So, have a good one. Maybe we'll talk more about AI.